A couple of weeks ago, a popular YouTuber named Kwite ended up getting exposed. Now, Kwite is a pretty big content creator, and he's a creator that a lot of people know and a lot of people talk about, and he had a really good reputation. When most people think about Kwite, think about him as like this nice dude and nothing bad and strange about him until these allegations came up. After that, it 100% completely turned, and people just went absolutely crazy on Kwite. They ended up just calling him absolutely terrible things, saying that he's a manipulator and a bad person, and basically someone that couldn't be trusted because of the allegations that came out. And it also did help that he was silent for the situation for quite a while. And usually on the internet, if something comes out on you and you stay silent, people just instantly disbelieve that he stays silent because the situation is true. And yeah, his name has basically just been destroyed for a while. He has just became an internet toilet, a literal punching bag of just people screaming and being angry at. Until a couple of days ago, he ended up making a 1 hour, 30-minute response video to the whole situation, proving himself innocent. And he probably handled this probably the best I ever seen any YouTuber handle these situations. Usually when YouTubers or even streamers get hit with any allegations, they usually handle it really badly. They'll just say like a very bad apology, usually show no evidence, but then their fan base will just instantly believe them, instantly say, yeah, you're instantly right. Well, Kwite comes out with everything. He has receipts, he has proofs of every single thing he words. He even goes as far to show his face reveal. Kwite is usually a streamer who wears a mask to cover his identity, but he comes out with a full face reveal to basically prove he's innocent and to say that he didn't do any of these things. And you see the sentiment on the internet do very easily change of people going against Kwite, now apologizing with him, and you see it 100% change with his reputation kind of gaining back, and it looks like he's back into good terms. Now, situations like this, I'm not really shocked that happens, especially with people instantly turning on him, because I think it's very strange how the internet handles these situations now. Usually when any YouTuber has something exposed on them, of them being like a groomer or a manipulator or a really bad person, you usually have two responses. You have one response of people instantly just becoming a white knight and making their full-time job defending the YouTuber no matter what. Instantly saying that the person who accused them is instantly wrong and saying that he's just there to tear them down and not even bothering to hear what the other person is saying, which I think is extremely dumb. If something bad comes out for a YouTuber, you write, and you don't even bother to read what the other person say or to see what's happening or to see the other person's opinion, that's something you shouldn't do. That's clearly saying that you don't care about the other person, that you don't care about the allegations, you just want to defend the person you like. And also something you shouldn't do is instantly believe the allegations. I know a lot of people want to believe that if a victim is coming out and saying that someone did something terrible to them, you want to think that they're telling the truth. You want to think they're not lying or they're not trying to like do anything to damage this guy's reputation. He's being truthful of the situation. But sadly, that is not the world we live in. And a lot of people lie so they can get personal gain from it or so they can damage the guy's reputation. That's the sad truth. Usually when these situations comes, I do think the best thing to do is just wait. Don't jump to any conclusion. Don't believe instantly one side. Don't believe the content creator sides. Don't believe the person who is saying that allegation. Just wait for both sides of the situation to come out. Wait for both people to say their things so you can fully see what's going on, and then you can come down and put your conclusion to the situation when they put their evidence, and the evidence that both people show, I think that's where you can go and you can make your own good decision. Now, he said a lot in his video, I do think this is going to damage your reputation, because something as severe that he ended up getting called for isn't really just something that you can leave. Something like that stains your reputation basically forever. If you're called to be like a groomer or someone who manipulates someone, you're kind of stick with that, and there's no matter how good or how better or how much you try to change yourself, there are still going to be a subsection of people who don't like you no matter what. That's just the way it is. And a lot of people who aren't really deep in the situation and don't really care that much, when they probably think about Kwite, they're probably just going to think about this whole situation. Even if you do defend yourself, again, it does muddy the creator and kind of makes people not want to associate with them. But situations like this are always crazy to me, and I think it's just insane how this is happening more and more as time goes by. I remember back then when big creator beef used to just be a creator releasing a diss track, but now we're at this point where creator beefs are just situations like this where something terrible comes out about the creator and it has all these whole left and right and people arguing and people wondering if it's right. It's just sad to see. Anyway, this is just a situation that I wanted to talk about. My name is Lua. You have a good day or night. See ya.